you're a 13-year-old drug dealer.
If I don't get help now, by the time he's 16, he is gonna be dead.
You steal, also likes to vandalize.
I'm just trying to have some fun.
Beat up his handicapped cousin. Why are you doing all these things?
Because I'm too young to get arrested.
He's all I have. And you're
I'm
the
gonna help
only
you.
one that's even willing to help us.
What are you so upset about?
Out of here.
Hey, you're not telling anybody here what you're gonna do. Do you understand?
Or else what?
I'm not your mommy and daddy, and I don't like drug dealers.
When you come here, you ain't no little boy no more. Ain't no age no more. You got everything, man. What's wrong with you?
This is the end of the line. If you want to be here, welcome to the show. My first guest is Brandon. Brandon, you're 13 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're on the show because you steal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do steal?
Yes.
And what do you steal?
Like, from stores, like hats, shirts.
Which is a good point. Why don't you take that hat off when you're sitting on my stage? And why do you steal hats and shirts?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because I'm too young to get arrested, so.
Oh, because you're too
Can't
young to
go
get
to
arrested.
jail.
You can't go to jail because you're too young. This isn't some underprivileged kid sitting up here. This is, you grew up in a nice neighborhood, right?
Yes.
You got a nice swimming pool in the backyard.
Yes.
Yeah, most kids don't have that. And Brandon here, 13, also likes to vandalize. And why do you do that, Brandon?
Because I felt like it at the time.
Oh, because you felt like it. Expelled from 4 different schools?
Yes.
That's something to be proud of?
No.
No. Expelled for dealing drugs.
I was suspended for that.
So you're a 13-year-old drug dealer?
Was.
Was. Are you reformed now?
No.
No.
I'll do it for like my buddies or something if I have it.
Oh, 13 years old. I guess, you know, the pressure of life of diving into that swimming pool in your backyard makes you act out this way. Dad giving you a motorbike and everything else. That's a lot of pressure. I can understand that you're selling drugs because maybe what, you pay the pool boy to clean the pool? Is that what it is? Does ecstasy, acid, mushroom, and smokes weed. Suspended for fighting numerous times. What are you fighting about?
Well, if they diss me or my parents or
They
stuff
diss?
like that, I don't tolerate that.
First of all,
can't.
you're not going to swear on my stage, young man. Do you understand? So when somebody insults you or some of your family, you're going to throw down, you're going to teach them a lesson? Is that what it is?
No.
What triggers you to do that? What triggers you to get into that fight, to take a swing at another guy?
Well, I'll diss them back until they actually touch me, and as soon as they like push me or something, I'm gonna swing the first punch. Yeah.
You run away 3-4 days at a time. You just take off. Where do you go?
I've actually only ran away once, and that was for 3 days.
And where'd you go?
I just went to my buddies for a little bit because my auntie told me to get out of there, so I did.
Who did?
My
You know what?
auntie.
First of all, what did you just say?
I said
What did I tell you about swearing on my stage, young man?
not to.
And you're going to listen to me. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. So, watch your words carefully, and I'm going to ask you again. You ran away for 3 days, and why did you run away for 3 days?
Because my auntie told me to leave.
Your auntie told you to leave.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you go to Daddy?
Because my dad was in BC and I was in Edmonton.
So you couldn't call him up and say, Dad, Auntie kicked me out?
I was at her place. How am I supposed to use a phone?
At 13, you figure out how to sell drugs, but you don't know how to make a phone call to your father.
Well, I was mad too, so.
Oh, so you were mad. This one should make you feel good. He beat up his handicapped cousin.
For one, he's not handicapped.
He is handicapped
No, he's
because
not.
we verified it. Not only is he just a handicapped human being, he's your own flesh and blood. You are the one who said, boy, if anybody disses me or my family, I throw down. Yeah, you throw down on your own flesh and blood. when you feel like it. Even though you're 13 years old, to beat up somebody that's handicapped, you're a bum. This is a letter from your handicapped cousin to me about what you do to him. He get people to buy him smokes and drugs, like pot. He shoot me with the BB gun 2 times in the hand. He picks on me and he hit me so mean times. I tell I stop, but he doesn't stop. He keep on hitting. And he sells drugs. And just reading it the way he wrote, you can tell that this person is disadvantaged.
He can walk.
Oh, and
he's
this
not
is a
like
guy-
one
so
of
it's
those
okay
like
to beat him up then?
No,
It's
not
okay
like,
to beat him
no,
up?
he's not like one of those handicapped people that are just like in a wheelchair or like
Oh,
can't
so then,
talk
so
or
as long as
anything.
you can stand up, it doesn't matter what your disadvantage
no,
is.
he
huh?
has a grade level.
Why
Like, his
would
grade
I take
level's
anything
under
that comes
that.
out of your mouth and you do all this other stuff, but that's the one thing that keeps sticking you. You want to defend yourself on that one. All these other things you're okay with, but not too many people beat up on handicapped people. That's the thing that's sticking you right now. It's bothering you that you did it. I'm asking you questions, son. You better answer me.
Or else what?
What are you so upset about? Hey, you're not telling anybody here what you're gonna do. That's how this is gonna go down.
He threatened to kill his teacher and all his classmates.
I have a place that I could take Brandon to. So you're okay with what you did with your cousin? You're okay with it? You feel okay? I'm asking you questions, son. You better answer me.
Or else what?
I got a little surprise for you. It's really in your best interest. You should answer my questions. Because I'll tell you something. I was a police officer for 12 years, almost as long as you've been alive. And you know what? I dealt with really tough kids, Latin kings, disciples, that were a lot tougher than you. And you know what? I took those kids to jail. I put handcuffs on them, and I waited for their mommy and daddy to show up. And you know, every one of those tough guys weren't so tough when the policeman had him handcuffed to the wall.
So what are you gonna say? You're gonna cuff me to a wall?
Would you like me to do that? Would you like me to do that?
I'm not scared of a wall.
You're not scared of a wall. It's real easy to say when you're sitting on this stage and I'm dressed like this. But I guarantee you, if I was wearing my Chicago police uniform and I pulled up on the street and I put you in the back of my squad car and I took you into that dirty police station, that dirty interrogation room, and you might hear a few other guys crying in there. I don't know if you'd be so tough. It's easy to say on this stage. And you know what, when guys, real tough guys, try it, okay? Okay, we'll see. We'll see at the end of the show what happens. Your dad called the show asking for my help because he says you're completely out of control. Why are you doing all these things? Your dad's not good to you? Does he beat you?
He has.
He has? And why did he beat you?
For
Just for fun?
no.
He's like you?
I'm just trying to have some fun.
Just trying to have some fun. So, I just been told that you threatened to kill your father, right?
Yes.
And was that just trying to have some fun? Dad, I'm going to kill you?
No.
Why'd you threaten to kill your own father?
Because he threatens me. He tells me that he's gonna fail me from school and he's gonna do other like that.
You know what? Say, I'm sorry, Steve. I will clean my language up. Say it right now. Say it right now, mister. You say it right now. Apologize for standing on my stage. I swear to God, the show is over. You say that you apologize for swearing in front of these people. I don't even talk like that. Say it right now. Say it. you're going to be in a world of hell. I promise you that. You apologize right now for swearing. Or maybe I should bring your dad out and make him make you do it. Young man, you will learn that there are rules and that there is a way to act, and that you are 13 years old and you are not going to run the show. You are. Let's bring out Brandon's father. How you doing? Nice meeting you. Thank you. What's going on with your son here?
Well, first of all, Steve, I didn't bring my son up to be this disrespectful, and I believe in everything you do has a consequence. I have no problem punishing my child. I've tried spanking, I've tried grounding, I've tried stripping everything out of his room except a mattress. He just doesn't care.
And everything that we covered about the drug selling, being suspended from school, running away for days at a time, vandalizing people's personal property. There was something on here about the grandmother, your grandmother, who had temporarily been staying with, writes that you call her names, including F and bitch, in front of your friends. You tell her to leave and get the F out of here, that she's not wanted around. She claims she averages 3 to 6 hours of sleep a night worrying about you, and yet you terrorize her in the middle of the night by screaming in her face. And she's not in good health. I want to talk to your father, so you can get off my stage for now. On the way here, your son tried to bring drugs with him,
Yes,
and you
he did.
found them. Tell me what happened. I'll be right back. What are you so upset about? What are you so upset about?
Out of here.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you ain't going nowhere talking like that. You're a minor, and you're not going to walk around the secure building. You understand? I'm going to talk to your father. Listen, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay here. You're going to wait till I'm done talking to your father, and then I'm going to bring you back out. That's how this is going to go down. You're not telling anybody here what you're going to do. Do you understand? Let's bring his dad over here. You don't want your son going anywhere, do you?
No, absolutely not. We
Do you-
came here to get help.
Okay. Do you have permission that my officers keep him back here so he doesn't hurt himself or go wandering off?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a few minutes talking with your father, and then I'll bring you back out.
I'm not going back
And
on.
you will go back out. And you know what? I told you before, you don't run the show, mister. I'm here to help you, and you better take the help. Because if you don't take my help, someday when you're 18, you'll be wishing and praying for the help. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help your father. So I think that if you were wise, you'd open that mind just a crack to say, maybe Steve knows what he's talking about, and I'm going to give him a chance and listen. And until I'm done talking with your father, then I will get to you.
You gotta come pick this kid up. He is out of control.
I see a father that's totally torn up.
Like, he's killing me. And he just doesn't care.
You want to find out how tough you really are, Brandon? My producer's telling me that you've been a good dad, that you provided a lot of things for this kid.
Everything he needs.
Swimming pool.
Dirt bikes, electric guitars, drums, trampolines, anything he wants.
Has he always been this way?
From grade 2 and on.
Really?
Oh, grade 3, he threatened to kill his teacher and all his classmates. And then he got kicked out of grade 3. And then that's when his mom kind of washed her hands of him and said, you take him. So we've been struggling like
So
this
you're separated or divorced or whatever.
for over 10 and a half
Right,
years.
so she had him
Yeah.
acting out, says, I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Your problem, I'm watching.
And so you just, as a good father, you took him in.
Oh, I love him more than anything in the world. He's the only thing I got left in this world. And He's tearing us apart, and I know we can be a happy family. He's got to get past this attitude.
How did it get this bad?
I don't know. We've tried family counseling. I put him in anger management. He got kicked out of anger management. They didn't want him in there.
What have you done to discipline your son?
I've tried spanking. I don't believe in beating your child. I believe in, you know what, you're going to get a wallop on the butt. With our therapy and stuff, they said, okay, strip out everything out of his room, leave nothing, no clothes, no nothing. Hell, I think 3 days, she even told us to leave him right down into his underwear. That's the only thing he gets in his room.
And none of this helped?
And none of it helped.
How's this affecting you?
I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease 7 years ago. I've lost 40 to 50 pounds. I used to be over 200 pounds. He's watched me in the hospital, tubes coming out of me.
Because of his behavior, this is done this to you.
Yeah, it's killing us. It's killing me. I can't. I've went in for nervous breakdowns. I don't know how many times. I love him more than anything, and to see how he talks to you and everybody else, that's how he talks to everybody. And I know he's a good kid inside. I know he is.
So you work and you provide and you give to him.
I've lost so much work because I've had to leave work to go deal with him with schools. I mean, I get calls every day from schools when he is in school. You got to come pick this kid up. He is out of control. I can't keep a relationship. No woman wants to be with me because they don't want to deal with
his kid. You've had to move 6 times because of your son.
I've had to move out of different cities because he got kicked out of so many different schools that no school will accept him. We've practically moved half across Canada, and I'm in the last province where we can go and he can't even go to school. I want my son to be a doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, or something, but my God, a drug dealer, you know? That's not.
Well, let's be honest.
What are you gonna accomplish in life as a drug
No,
dealer?
you could be in jail or be dead.
Yeah, and I know if I don't get help now, by the time he's 16, he is gonna be dead.
I mean, I see a father that's totally torn up.
I'm dying. Like, he's killing me, and he just doesn't care. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything.
Well, now you've tried everything because you called me,
And you're
I'm
the
gonna help
only
you.
one that's even willing to help us.
I want to bring Brandon back out. Hey, Brandon. Here's your father, sitting up on the stage in front of everybody, crying over his pain for you. How does that make you feel?
Like a jackass.
Look at your father in the eyes. You're killing this man. I don't think I've ever seen a father on my stage so tortured over his own child.
He's the only child I'm ever gonna have, and the only one I want. But I want you to do good. I want the best for you. I wouldn't give you the things that you have if I didn't want the best for you. I just want us to be a family that gets along. And
When a 13-year-old is not exposed to what his future could be, if he can't see it, then there's no incentive to break away from his behavior. I think I have a place that I could take Brandon to and show him his future if you, as the father, allow me to take him there.
absolutely, we need.
You're going to see some tough guys tomorrow because I'm going to take Brandon tomorrow to Detroit. And we're going to put him in the Wayne County Jail. And we're going to show him how his life will be if he doesn't change his ways. Jason, do you agree with me?
Absolutely.
Do you want to find out how tough you really are, Brandon? Are you up for the challenge?
Okay.
Let's go to Detroit. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're up for the challenge. We're going in. Let's go. You're going to be here for a while.
Welcome to hell. I am the devil. If you attempt to come out these bars where they're closing and act erratic, I will you up.
You better tighten up, because they got a place for you.
We're outside the Wayne County Jail here in Detroit, and we're going to take Brandon to jail. And we're going to show him what his future is going to be like if he doesn't change. And what happened, Jason? What happened right before we started taping?
When we pulled into the parking lot, he realized where he was going. As soon as we parked, he jumped out of the car, ran through the parking lot, jumped over a fence, chased him all the way through, caught him about a block away.
Well, something's going to be coming for you someday. You're up for the challenge. It's too late. We're here. We're going in. Let's go. I'm going to introduce you to some people that are going to show you what life is going to be like. I want you to say goodbye to your father because you won't be seeing him for a while. Bye. I love you. I did. Don't worry about it. So, you know, when you're in here, there's no jumping out of a car. There's no running away for 3 days. There's no running to your buddy's house. There's no running anywhere. You can only escape for so long. Everybody runs, but eventually they get you, just like you tried today, get away. When you're at home and you run away from your father for 3 days, he doesn't know where you're at. Guess what? When you're here, he'll know where you're at all times. You'll be sitting in this little cell. Not much to do in there, is it? No TV, no Game Boy, no Xbox, no nothing. I guess you could turn that toilet into your personal swimming pool if you wanted to. He don't care. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
You like fighting disabled people? I'm able. You want to fight me?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Why not? Because I'm big?
Yes.
Because I'm a cop? That old cliche. Welcome to hell. I am the devil. Change your clothes. I'm going to show you what it's like to come here, because this is going to be your permanent home. Do not move. I'm going to close these bars. If you attempt to come out these bars where they're closing and act erratic, I will you up. I'm telling you that now. I'm not no kid. I'm not your mommy and daddy. I'm not an old person. I don't do drugs, and I don't like drug dealers. Hard time, hard crime, okay? We'll make this life hard for you. Do not move. Oh, you like it?
I don't like it at all.
Why not? Why you don't like it? You don't have a choice. You think your father like you running away from home? No. Think they like you on dope? No. You think somebody's parent like their kids buying dope from you? No. So we don't what you don't like right now. I don't like you. I don't like what you stand for. That's how you treat your life. That's how you treat your parents. That's how you treat the community. That's how you treat everybody around you. You got choices. You're taking all the wrong ones for the wrong reasons. Why? Why? Don't cry.
sir.
Pardon me?
I don't know.
What kind of joy you get out of tearing people's stuff up?
Running?
You want to run? We bust some shots at your ass to see how fast you can run? What if I tell your mama and dad? How would you like that?
I wouldn't like it
You
at
don't
all,
like it
sir.
at all, huh? Come on through the bars, bro. Come on through the bars. Let me see you tear them bars up. Go ahead, shake them. Come on, tear them up. What do you normally see behind bars? Animals. That's what you look like, an animal, because you out there acting like an animal, so we will contain you like an animal. You want to go to jail?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Because you're already here. You got dope selling, taking dope, assault and battery, vandalize. What else? Breaking your father's heart. Come on, we on the road. That's 6.
You know what? I'm listening and I'm watching, and I don't think you're taking it seriously.
I am.
It's still a big joke to you.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, you know what? Because you think this is a joke. Everybody's wasting their time. You're wasting this officer's time. You're wasting my time. He thinks it's best. I think it's best. Let's just leave you in here. Because you think this is a joke. Yeah, start crying now. Now it's not a joke.
You come up here with us, you ain't got your daddy. I'm gonna be your daddy. With your long hair, pretty butt.
You can only try so much. This is the end of the line. Do you want to be here? If you have a story to tell, need my help, or have information on an unsolved crime, I want you to call me at 1-888-STEVE-07. You don't want to take any responsibility for what your dad has to go through. Your dad that you don't care about. Your dad that cries over you. Your dad that's tried to give you everything that you want to make you happy. The torment that you put him through. And for what? You have no reason to act the way you do. Yeah, start crying now. You're not taking this seriously. You see your father here crying? Look what you're doing to your father. What has he done wrong? All he's done is care about you and give you everything. This is your last chance, buddy boy.
I never want to see you behind bars, Brandon. Everything I do for you. You're tearing us apart. We can't even be a happy family because you feel that you gotta put on a tough guy act all the time. I know, you know what? You're a tough guy. I know that. I know you're tough. But you don't have to be. And I know you're a good kid, but everybody sees you. You can be a good kid and you got a lot of love to give. And I never want to see you this way. It's killing me seeing you in here. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to visit you if you were in something like this. I couldn't do it. I'd give my own life for you. You're the only thing I got left, Brandon. And I love you more than anything. You gotta take this seriously and you gotta understand this is like the last opportunity that you have to change. I never want to turn my back on you, but
Now I'm going to introduce you to 3 of your future friends. One day, they will be your friends. And maybe not in the way that you have friends now.
Sit down, dog. Sit down. Sit down in the middle. Sit down in the middle. Look at you, man. You a little punk, man. You don't weigh but 100 pounds. What's wrong with you? You know why I'm pissed off? Watching your daddy cry over your dumb ass. Because when you keep doing the stuff you're doing, you're going to end up in here. And when you end up in here, he's going to be all you got. I'm 36 years old, man. I started doing this stuff when I was 13. I've been here 18 years. 18 years, count them, before you was born. Doing that dumb shit. This is where it's got me. My whole life gone. You think you're a gangster? This is where it leads you, right here. You come up here with us, you ain't got your daddy. He ain't gonna be your your daddy. That definitely ain't gonna be your daddy. I'm gonna be your daddy. With your long hair, pretty butt. Making your pops cry. You're a spoiled little baby, that's what you are. You better tighten up, because they got a place for you. Don't think they won't lock a baby up, because they will. There's 15-year-olds in here. He's 18, just turned 18. Looking at life. And that's the road you're heading on. You better listen to what we're telling you, man. This ain't no game. I don't get nothing for coming down here, trying to get through your dumb head. You might get over on your daddy, but you come up in here, you ain't gonna get over on none of us. This is what you want for your life? Look at this cell, it's nasty. With these greens, you like that? Living here 24/7, would you like that? Because that's what's gonna happen. Does it look like I'm having fun?
No.
I wish I had a daddy that'd cry for me like your daddy out there crying for you right now. Cause I ain't got nobody looking out for me. You got a pool in your backyard? I wanna be your friend. You got a pool. A pool. I ain't got no pool. When you turn 18, that man out there gonna buy you a car. You ain't gotta do doing. Selling weed, popping E-pill. Kill you, boy. You ain't even out of middle school yet. You know where gangsters be at? Gangsters in here.
Or dead. You think this is a joke, don't you?
You tough, huh?
You think this is a joke, don't you? I asked you a question. Do you think this is a joke?
No. And I want to see you back up in here. I'll little ass up. Cause you playing this grown man game right here. This ain't no little boy. When you come in here, you ain't no little boy no more. Ain't no age no more. Get up. Every time. You got a good life, man. Use that, man. Go to school and get your education. Be somebody, man.
This is just the county. What you gonna do in prison? Because if you're doing is gonna send you to prison. I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You better find out. You're playing them games like a grown man. You're gonna suffer grown man consequences. You don't know. Well, now you know, because we telling you. You little fool. Got a daddy that loves you. I know so many cats locked up ain't got nothing, man. Nothing. You got everything, man. What's wrong with you? Yo, this is real. This is real, and this will be your life. Because it's mine.
And I know a guy right now doing life ain't never coming home. Never. Never.
I was charged with murder. I be crying because I feel lonely.
I wish I could have been there for you, but I'm doing something for you, and whether you take that opportunity or not is up to you.
I was hanging with my friend, and my friend, he killed somebody. And because I was there, it's like the same thing, like if I would have done it too. And I didn't do it, and since I was there, I was charged with murder. And now I gotta face. The maximum is life, but it's sad, man. And then your mom and your dad's crying, you know. They come visit you and they can't see you well. They can't hug you. They're in a little, they could see you only in a little box, a little, you know, a screen. Every day myself, when they lock me up, when they shut the doors, I be crying because I feel lonely. I want to hug my mom and tell her how much I love her. Man, all that crying, these people, they ain't gonna be caring about you or what you do, you know. I feel bad. I feel like my life is over. I feel scared. I feel like I'm gonna be somebody's, because I'm not strong, you know. I see people bigger than me, and they look at me like, you know, they want to grab me or something, because they're facing life too. And their only thing, they ain't gonna have a girl by them or nothing. Old people in here be looking at me just, and when I take a shower, there ain't nothing in the cupboard. There's people always passing. And I don't want to get raped or nothing, man. There's some guys that they be playing around but I think they really want to do it because they be covering my cell with sheets, and they'll come in, and I have wrestled some people, you know, to get them off. I'm like, get off me, man. Like they'll play, but they want you to think that you're playing. It's bad, man. You got a chance. Please, man, take it.
Here you are, you're 18 years old, right? And every day he wakes up, he has to fear for his safety. He's never gonna eat a decent meal again. Nobody that works in here gives a crap about him. Your dad can only cry so much, Brandon. He can only try so much. This is the end of the line. Just think about it. Just think for 1 second, let it seep into that brain of yours that this could be you someday talking to some 13-year-old. This could be you thinking, this is my life, the rest of my life in jail. That's how I live it. Laying on the bed and worrying about somebody attacking me every day that you wake up. I feel sad that here's a smart young man that's life is over, that he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. Maybe if he was on my show the day before whatever happened with him, maybe I could have saved his life and he wouldn't be in jail for the rest of his life. But I'm here for you right now. And I'm doing all this for you, and he's doing it for you. And he's in here. We don't want you to be this way. We don't want you to end up like him. That's what it's about, Brandon. I want you to go out there. I want you to be a good person. Be something in your community. Love your father. Take all what you're hearing from these guys. No, you don't want to end up in here. I wish I could have been there for you. I wish I could have done the same thing for you what I'm doing for him. And if I did, maybe you wouldn't be in here right now. But I can't do anything for him. But I'm doing something for you, and whether you take that opportunity or not is up to you. I want to thank you for coming down and talking to this young man. Good luck to you, okay? Think you could do a month in here? Do you think you could do a week in here? Right? Has this opened your eyes open a little bit?
Yeah.
See, can you tell me how you're feeling after all this?
Sad for them. And I know I wouldn't want to be here.
Does it make you want to change?
Yeah.
You think you can change for your father?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what's going to happen.
Well, everything's gonna change. Like, I really don't want to do drugs anymore because then I'm just gonna end up in here. And I kind of feel bad for vandalizing and that kind of stuff.
You're going to go home and apologize to your cousin and everybody else that you did wrong.
Yeah.
Promise me that.
Promise.
Because you know what? I do see something good in you. I think you can make something of your life. You're going to make mistakes. Nobody's asking you to be perfect. All those 3 inmates that were in here that were talking to you, every one of them on the way out shook your father's hand and said, good luck. I don't even have a dad. I wish I had a dad that cared about me. Do you want to see your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like him in here with you? Bring his dad in. Bring his dad in.
I love you so much. I love you more than anything, Brandon. It's okay. It's okay.
Jason, you asked me to give your son a wake-up call. You think this maybe put some sense into his head?
I think so. You've helped us when other people wouldn't.
You really feel like this made an impact on you? Did it?
Yeah.
I want you to take one last look around the cell. Take a good look. Because you know what? I don't want you ever to see the inside of it again. I really don't. Do you want to be here?
No.
Then let's go.
Oh, I love you.